Hey guys and girls, trust you're super well. Long time no see, long time no speak. 1st of July, 2020, 2021 financial years behind us now, and we get to reset and rethink and learn from the lessons of last year and set some new goals for this financial year. I know some people I talk to regularly set their goals calendar year, January, December. So do I. They're more my personal goals, but my financial goals I set from July during the financial year, not the calendar year. But I just want to share something that has come up a fair bit. I'm fortunate enough to work with some really awesome clients, some seriously high performers that kick massive goals on a regular basis. And it's an observation that I've had for a few years, and the more I study performance improvement, if you haven't already gathered, I'm a big fan of performance improvement and habits and how they can help us achieve whatever success we're looking for by changing the small things. And what I want to share today is simplicity. Like many of you out there, probably most of you have experienced this before. I've done the being busy, I've done the working 7 days a week, did that for almost 4 or 5 years, Monday to Sunday, 5 till 6, 7 p.m. at night, consistently working harder, thinking that was the way to succeeding in business. What I came to learn, and what some of you older fellas or older ladies and gentlemen have probably learned, that's a surefire way of getting burnt out and getting exhausted. And what I found is other areas of my life suffered. My physical health, it's about almost 120 kilos back then. I'm not that tall either. My mental health suffered. I found myself drinking a lot. Relationships suffered. And all I got was very, very tight. So after, many experiences of not actually figuring that stuff out, I figured out, you know what? Working harder is not really working for me. So it wasn't about the amount of hard work that you do. It's more about the hard work you're doing in certain areas. So we all have 24 hours in a day, okay? So the objective is not to work 15 hours a day, unless that's your goal in business. For most people I talk to, the reason why they got into business was for 3 things. One in particular, but for 3 main reasons. First one they tick off is always I wanted to make more money. That's the first reason they jump out of being an employee, or they're working for someone, or they just jump straight off apprenticeship to get into business, is they want to make more money. Seems to be the first level. The second level is they want to like what they're doing. They're looking for meaning in what they're doing. Make some money, but enjoy it at the same time. The third thing, top of the pyramid, is they want time. They want their time back. And they want time to do the things they want to do with the people they want to do it with, and or they don't want to work weekends. They want to have 2, 3, 4 weeks holiday a year, or they want to just take consistent holidays, like every quarter, take a week off. Whatever that happens to be, but time is at the top of the pyramid, because once we start working in business, we start realizing we can make money, we can lose money, we can't make more time. You cannot make more time. Once it's gone, it's gone. Maybe the older I get, the more I learn. Maybe. But then the overarching, I think, purpose when people get into it is they want freedom. Freedom of choice. It's to have the choices. So what I found works well with working to people, and what I'm studying and what I'm learning, what I'm consistently trying to learn and be a student of performance improvement, it's not about complication. Complicated is a surefire way of being distracted and overworking and not having health, physical and mental, good relationships, and just being exhausted. You may be busy, but all the other areas of your life are probably not working that great for you. Simplicity in working on the areas that are going to make the biggest difference to you and your business and your family and your health and fitness. Keeping things simple. Now, just a simple thing like setting 3 goals each week. On a Monday, I have 3 goals I want to achieve this week that are going to move me towards the goals that I want. And they may be get off the tools, work 4 days a week, whatever happens to be. I know I'm fortunate enough that I work 4 days a week. I don't work Thursdays. and it's my day to do whatever I want to do and be with people I want to be with. But in the context of running my painting business, I've managed to get that down into 2 days a week. I do 2 days in my coaching consulting business and 2 days in the painting business. Now, I'm not saying that to impress you at all. I don't give a shit about that. I actually don't care about that. It's to impress upon you that it's not the amount of hours you put in, it's what you put into the hours that makes the difference. Whatever your business that you want to look like. Everyone has a different goal in business. Work towards your goal. So whatever that goal is, whether it could be no weekends, could be off the tool 2 days a week, could be not on the tools at all, could be out of the business altogether, could be out 4 weeks of holiday, whatever that thing is to you, what are the 3 things? Only work on 3 little tasks that you can tick off every week. They're going to move you towards goal. Simple, yes. Easy, no. It's amazing. It's amazing that the simple things are the freaking hardest things to do consistently over time. Having this conversation last week about why is that so? Why is it reading 10 pages, which on average takes about 20 to 30 minutes a day, so we can improve our mental alertness, our knowledge, our experience, whatever. Doing some physical activity, 30 minutes a day. Taking some time out for ourselves so we can be happy and healthy. Why is it that hard to spend an hour and a half, 2 hours a day working on you so you can be happy and healthy? It's because, this is what we came up with, and it could be incorrect, it's because it's boring. Because it's not complicated. We seem to get lost in complication. So many business owners I talk to complicate a process, complicate what's going on because they feel like complication must be successful. No, simplicity, keeping things simple but doing it consistently. Here's an analogy. I don't know where I heard this. You can work on your business on 100 different areas every day. You can work on your sales, on your marketing, on your HR, on knowing your numbers, on getting better paint deals, on building relationships, and all the other things that you need to run your business every single day, which keeps you busy. Or you can dump some of those things that are not going to move you towards your goal. You can potentially delegate some of these things to people that may do it better than you, and you could focus on the areas that are going to move you towards your goal. Even if you just did the same 3 things in your business for 3 months, for a quarter, let's say July, August, September, the first quarter, you break it down into, you're going to focus on 3 areas in your business, and that's it. You need to do the other stuff, but you're going to be consistent about working on 3 separate areas in your business. See what happens. Consistently working at something, you wear it down and you progressively move it forward. If you work on something once in a while, that project never gets done. I can see I've gone on for 8 minutes. My intention was to keep it under 3. Wrap it up. Simplicity is where it's at. Very hard to do. Seriously hard to do. To just set 3 goals every Monday and work on those during the week, tick them off, and set it again. Those 3 goals, not necessarily the same goals, setting 3 goals every Monday for 50 weeks a year is 150 tasks that'll move you towards your ultimate goal. Cool? Cool. Happy 1st of July. Stay cool, be well, and see you in 2 weeks. Bye.